Welcome to the unbox of a handheld camera, in that case Series E from FLIR. As you can see, the Suitcase is quite robust, and if you open it you will see this kind of camera. Here we have obviously the thermal camera, two batteries, one inside the camera, another one here, and a station to charge both batteries, and in some cases you will have other lenses. Regarding the blue box, here what we're going to see is firstly the welcoming paper and then the certificate of calibration, and besides that also the guidelines to use the thermal camera. Below those papers we will find two different boxes. One box with one charger for this main station, and another box with a small charger to charge the camera in this place with an USB-C. Besides that, we have an SD card that we can also put inside the camera in this place. Hidden, we will find here different cables. One is USB-C, USB-C, and the other one is USB-C, USB, so you can connect the camera with a computer or laptop. In addition to that, you will find also this converted with HDMI, so if you want to connect the camera to a television, for example, this is useful. We turn on the camera pressing this button. Normally it takes around 30 seconds, and the first time you will see different screens that will allow us to make the settings, choosing the language, date and other items. Once it's turning on, we strongly recommend you to register the camera so your warranty will be extended. The camera and the screen is working like a mobile phone, so actually you can touch it, and some of the different items are very easy to choose and it's quite user-friendly. The most interesting items are placed on those 3 points, so if you touch the screen you will see first the option of choosing with this kind of camera automatic or manual range, then the general settings, and there we strongly recommend you to make sure the emissivity is placed in 0.98, which is the emissivity for the human skin, and then other elements like, for example, mixing thermal with visual or even just visual camera. Then also an important, the option of choosing measurements directly on the screen. We don't use them normally. And then the palettes. We suggest to use a rainbow palette, but it's something that is visual, so you can choose whatever you want because it's not going to influence the final results. Finally, you have those settings that allows you to choose different device settings. Among them, it's the temperature range, and we suggest to choose the shorter one because it's going to improve the accuracy. Besides that, remember that the buttons, the most important one, are placed on this side just to turn on, turn off the camera. To come back on the screen as I'm doing right now, and here if I press this one, we can access the memory card. As you can see, I don't have one, but otherwise we can see the other pictures. If I turn the camera, you will see different parts. The trigger is just to take the image. If you have a FLIR E54, you won't have this button because it's manual focus. So actually you can modify the focus just touching this part of the lens. But if you have an E76 or other kind of cameras with automatic focus, just press this trigger and then you can focus the image. And remember, the longer a camera is turned on, the better. Why? Because at the beginning you will see that sometimes the lens and the camera is auto-calibrating. The sensor at the beginning are trying to find the perfect moment and the perfect data, so we recommend to at least have 10 minutes between the moment you are turning on and the moment you are starting the data collection. If for any reason it's not possible, don't worry, you can take images, but again, the longer it's turned on, the better.